motivation, the powers have called me away. Another time to carry the colors again. My motivation, and no fast one in the fan. Doing the honor of coming back home again. No isolation will matter after we begin. I'm up the dark, destroy the match, bury the net. My true vocation, and now my unfortunate pen. You will discover more what you want, leave alone. I'll let you know that I've become indestructible. Determination that is incorruptible. From the other side of terror to the wall. Annihilation will be unavoidable. Every broken enemy will know that there are one that cannot be invincible. Take a last look around of your own life. I'm indestructible, master of war. Another reason, another cause for me to fight. Another feels uncovered now for me to light. My dedication to one that lost, one to protect. I carry out my orders without a regret. My declaration embedded deep under the skin. But a reminder of how it began. No hesitation when I am commanding this track. You need to know that you're multi-body or not. You will be shown how I become indestructible. Determination and is incorruptible. From the other side of terror to war. Annihilation was become unavoidable. Every broken enemy will know that there was one that cannot be invincible. Take a last look around while you're alive. I'm indestructible, master of war. Determination and is incorruptible. From the other side of terror to war. Annihilation must become unavoidable. Every broken enemy will know that there is one that cannot be invincible. Take a last look around while you're alive. I am indestructible. It's not indestructible. Determination that is incorruptible. From the other side of terror to war. Annihilation must become unavoidable. Every broken enemy will know that there was one that is not being invincible. Take your last look around while you're alive. I'm an indestructible master of war.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Termina Tuesday. It's time to finish this. We've got a pretty good party consistency right now. So let's head into the deeper part of the city. Head to the bunker. Because we've done everything we needed to do to unlock it. So we're about to go and get ending A. It's the wrong door. After this, I'll probably just start doing like stuff to get as many of the encounters as I can, like actually seeking them out. Probably gonna have a page open on the side just to go just to go through all of the encounters. But for now, we just gotta go on like so. This kind of make me wonder why August shot Osa. Probably because Osa is a servant of Grogoroth with Najra's head on his waist. So the lad probably pissed off our resident descendant of Ragnvaldr and got fucking shot for his troubles. Alright. Saw off the boy's head. It's a party of 3, not 4, but still. We don't need a 4th. We're built different, as they say. I'll probably only try and do the moon ending and stuff like that after I've like done as many encounters as I can with people. Alrighty. Vault door is opened. Last door just closed behind you. Dark bunker just became your tomb. Oh damn. That's definitely a way to say it. Just a real quick, yep, you're dead. You're never leaving. Saw blade. Whoa! Well, that's definitely a way to start. Jesus. I got cooked. Literally. With a flamethrower. Shit was wild. But hey, I guess we now know to watch out for that. this way, it's faster. Okay then. All right. Let us continue this way. Man, goddamn, I got set the fuck on fire. That's wild. Didn't stand a chance. Bro was just sitting in there, just like, well, he turned the corner. Wait for that bitch to open. Yep. And then it closed behind me, and then it gives me this ominous ass message. This dark bunker just became your tomb. Alright. Let's go this way this time. Oh. Let's go for that arm, so he can't do any counters and stuff. Ow. And a Bremen Elite helmet. I actually should have tried and gotten the pants for the fluted thing. Let's try and go straight for the chest this time. Fair enough. A rifle, but he had a trench gun, I think. I thought brother had a shotgun. Are these servers? But just got no power. We gotta be real careful. Because I would like to not get insta-killed again. Whoa. I'm following the signs on the wall that point towards logic. Oh my god, it's a shotgun guy. Okay, we can take him out. I was a little afraid that without crits he'd survive and kill me, but he did not. Tails, it never fails, chat. A pour some gasoline into the tank. All right, we've got power. The bizarre creature struggling just to live. Its breath seems heavy. Human part of the thing appears dead, only the crow-like growth on its back is still alive and kicking. If you're not careful, it might peck you. Jesus Christ. Is it trying to remake the Crow Mauler? Whoa! Take his ass out. Motherfucker. Oh hey, I'm arm guards. Neat. Flame trooper head. I'm still fucking shaking from almost dying again. To that fucking flame trooper. Getting a lot of ammo though. Pretty dope. Logic. Yeah, this way. Hands. That's weird. Don't really know what they're for. Make sure I don't bump into anything head on, because... Alright, it's... this guy. I don't have any heroin, but I got pep pills. I can't use this outside of combat, can I? No. Masked army officer gives you flirtatious smiles that deftly waves you to follow her. Something big is advancing from the darkness. Okay. Bro's got a human hydra that he weaponized. Alright, so we want to wipe that guy out first. Set up counter stance on him. You throw out a murky vial. And you throw out a pipe bomb. Hopefully that sets everything on fire and damages them a bunch. Ow. Nice. Okay. Tails. Whoo-wee. Take his ass out. Man, this thing's tough. And I haven't been able to bleed it or set it on fire either. Let's guard up just in case. Oh, good crit. Oh, that's fucked up. Can't dodge it that easily. Alright, yeah, it's a damage race. Alright, good job. Doesn't exactly have any crevices. Alright, fuck you, I'm taking your head. Hulking thing is dead now. Huh, 2 butterflies. Darkness surrounds you from all directions. It's a lot of dots. Oh. We're back in the waiting room of the new gods. Oh. You're late, you know. If you've come to witness the birth of the new era, the birth of a new god, the logic, the machine god, is online. The machine god? Since the dawn of man, we strived for a power that would rival the very gods we worshipped. There's always been kings and sultans who pursued that strength to no ends. Even I fell into that trap at one point in time. It's but a never-ending cycle that only feeds itself but leads to nowhere. If we chase that power, we're always looking at the big picture from behind. We cannot see the forest for the trees. Instead, we needed to birth something new. That time has finally come. The true unity of mankind is before us. A true God from humanity, not from the old world. A God that is not born from the powers borrowed, but from our own strength. This is the moment in time our whole existence has strived for. We crafted that fate ourselves, with our own hands. Now, as a joint consciousness, we ascend. The breath of the machine god is still frail, however. In her current fragile state, I cannot let you near, so prepare yourself. Oh! I was wondering if he'd show up, because I knew he had like an encounter here. Kaiser, we finally meet. You recognize these arrows, I presume. That's good. And you understand this has been a long time coming. Oh, damn! Bro didn't give a fuck. Alright, that's fucking... That is terrifying. They're still there, that's awesome. Okay, so... we gotta hit the boy with everything we've got. Hit that asterisk. Throw out a murky vial. Loving whispers, how much? Oh, that's not enough that I could care. Brother! He threw out a leg sweep like it was nothing! Hit him with that rot. Block. Let's take out the arm. What are the... I mean, the limits is within reason. So basically just don't make me tweet something that'll get me instantly banned. I actually should make it so you actually have to write what you want when you make that, so like it doesn't... Man, I'm trying to take out that sword arm. There you go. Actually, we no longer need to worry about that. Let's take out the asterisk. Oh, nice. Najra's head just bit back at the fucking asterisk. Now we take out the snake arm, so he can't heal anymore. And then we take him out. Bro has black orb! Oh! Head of Nashra counterspelled him! That's hilarious. It's happening this way because black orb hits 5 times. So Head of Najra countered him 5 times Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, fine, fair enough. Give me a second. Chat. There. It is quoted. Let me actually make it so you can write it directly when you do the thing. Yeah, there you go. Now you need to also write the message directly. All right, it has been sent out. Jesus Christ. Man, I can't even go help I can't go help my boy. I gotta leave him there to bleed and die. No, let me go help him. I need to top everybody off because shit's about to pop off even harder now. You gotta use the pipe. Where pipe? Where pipe? There pipe. Use smoke tobacco. Who will smoke? Marco. Hey, I need to add that disclaimer. Don't you worry. People will still respond as if they didn't see it. All right. Now this thing. So first things first, I guess. Wait, is there only one? Yeah, there's only one. Okay, so I guess just whack it. Oh. Hey, Artemian, how's it going? Set everything on fire. Let's hit her with a rot. Been good? I'm been good too. It's good to hear that you're good. The machinery of the logic doesn't rot. No, that ain't great. Throw down a healing whispers. Top these guys off because I don't know what's coming. And I'd rather treat this as if she can one-shot us at any time if we're not at full health. It's a good fight. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it doesn't have like the threatening impact of something like a Sylvian fight in Fear and Hunger 1, but it's definitely very dope. Throw down that murky vial. It's the same one that survived again? Yeah, it is. That's funny. Alright, Levi, take it out. Oh, we win. Yay! Oh shit, phase 2. the conscience consensus, just an avatar for the stream of thought. Join me in the promised land. Damn, did I just get cutscened? Yeah, it kind of feels like I got cutscened. Artificial green. Warmth surrounds your body. Feels like you're floating in nothingness. I can move. Empathy and hope fill you from the inside. You've gone through enough. Now you can rest. Let the warm waves wash you away. Oh, shit. Ending A, the machine god. The collective consciousness? I don't know how this works. But hey, at least 7 people survived. It's not terrible. Red Arc is now available in the Hexen. Oh, neat. Well, that's the first clear of Termina. We kind of knew it would be this quick. Now, I kind of want to just go around and get like as many encounters with the others as I can. Like just encounter as much of the game as possible. Let me see something. How to find. I want to know how you can fight him in Termina. Chambara, I mean. You offered the dead crow. Where do you find the dead crow? That's my issue. We found a Preville Central next to the sewer gate. Preville Central. Near to where the bookshop is. Huh. Okay. I guess I just missed it. Alright, well, let's just do this. And then reload and go fight Chambara. Thank you for playing Marco. I don't know if it was thanking me for playing as Marco or thanking me for playing and then calling me Marco. The lack of comma kind of threw me off. Alright, let's go. Because we gotta go to Prairie Central. It should be there. Next to the sewer grate. So let's do that, because I wish to fight Chambara. So now we go like this. This is the bookshop. So I would assume that this is the place. Yeah, there it is. How did I miss this every time? Alright, now let's find an altar of the new gods. You know what? Let's fuck this guy up. Osa seems slower than the monsters. Beat his ass. Saw his head off. Oh, I got a small things amulet I can give him. There. Now he's faster. Okay. Let's take out all the arms. Okay, and now let's go for the torso. Because I want to see how easily we take out the torso. That's one attack from Marco. 2 attacks from Marco take him out. Okay. So we should have been just going for the torso at this stage. It's good to know. Wait, no, I know there's no... There's one above that I'm pretty sure I know about. So let's go get it. Wait. Termina all encounters. All contestant encounters. I want to see if there's like a list of just where to go to encounter all the contestants, but I'm guessing not. I'll just have to do it the hard way and just look each one up individually and check. So, because we're still in day 1, specifically we're on day 1 evening. So, Jesus. Chill out, game. So we've encountered Levi. We've done all his stuff. Day 2, this guy shows up. We've kind of already fucked up Abella. We've got Osa. Olivia is one of the longest lived ones. Marco is the one I'm playing as, and there's Karen. Who will be at the news agency. We've kind of already rescued Pav and Henrik, and dealt with Summary. Tanaka, Caligura is dealt with. Well, Tanaka, where do you go next? Where's the next place that you almost die at? I just find only his hat on the ground. By day 2 morning can be found right near the gates. Bring your wheelchair. Okay, day 2 morning. Near the gates. Okay, well. Let's just head back. There's no reason not to. And let's take care of this asshole. There. Now, we're gonna head back to the train, where we're gonna rest, because I want to just have all of these encounters. And I also want to fight Chambara, because I think there's an unlock for doing that. Give an offering. Dead crow. Tormented one rises slowly from the pool of blood. Without a word, the tormented one walks towards you. Alright, take out his arms. Oh, actually, no, we don't want to take out his arms. Because if we take out his arms, he starts using Chains of Torment constantly. Alright, well, first things first. Let's hit, Go for the legs. Oh! Bro got weak legs. Something is happening to the tormented one. Oh, what the fuck is that? Fucking excuse you? Go ahead and go for the torso. Set him on fire and pipe bomb. Well, at least that took care of the chains. And he's dead. Monstrosity is down. Tormented one obviously carries nothing with him. Saw his head off. Just as you saw the head off, it turns to dust. Body tormented one feels sturdy even after his seeming death. Blood seeps from the exposed flesh with each kick. Sure, let's sacrifice all the non-contestant heads. Give all the heads, get a bunch of stuff. So I guess there's no reward for beating Chambara. Ooh, that reminds me. Let's go and get the rest of the fluted armor. So that's through here. We should be able to just bust the door down at this point. We're pretty built. Force the door open. Let's do this. Yes. Yes. Yeah, God damn it. Alright, let's see if I can, like, find something that increases my attack in the midst of all this shit. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe we just rolled bad damage. Yeah, no. Maybe we need a fourth party member in order to be able to do that. I want that armor. So wait, let me check this out. Okay, so she moves to the bookstore. Okay. Alright, so let's rest because that will advance time. Wait, right, I forgot to. He doesn't need it anymore, so we're taking it from him. Let's rest for a bit. All three of us on one bed. So we're down to 11 people. Yeah, including me, I guess it'd be 10. Or not including me. Because there's 14 contestants, right? Oh, I did unlock Chains of Torment, but maybe I need Grogaroth. Shouldn't Red Ark be here? This is confusing. About August. Where's he gonna go on day 2? Left in the void room with the white bunker. Witness August attempt to stop Kaiser. Unfortunately, won't be successful. We'll kill him. Okay, day 3 morning. He'll be shooting fecal hounds. This is for August, by the way, that I'm reading. One of 2 turned alongside Pav would never become moon scorched, though in his case it's by his own hands. Yeah, let's see Pav. It says Pav dies off screen, but I guess he just dies on the train if they don't leave before then. But he never moon scorches and always just dies before that ends, I guess. Huh. All right. Well. Let's save the game. And let's leave. Alright. Now it's the night of day 1. So let's rest again. And it'll actually advance us finally to day 2. Yeah, now it's day 2. Under the sulfur. So now let's head back into the city to encounter all of the homies. Oh, wait, right. This guy said he'd be open today, right? Here, welcome in my shop. Appears to be holding something that resembles a baby, but looks like a doll on closer look. Other than that, he doesn't seem that off-putting. What you gonna be? Come out again. Alright, fair enough. Okay, this is the restaurant, right? Oh, hey, it's Tanaka. Oh, you startled me. What are you doing here? I was going through these empty buildings, looking for anything useful. I found a wheelchair from a building a bit over there. It's just what I've been looking for. A wheelchair for Olivia. That's the girl with the glasses from the train. Great job. I can't believe I actually found one. Taking this to her right away, so see you at the train. This is the restaurant, right? This is where Henrik would be? Yep. Hey you, look at me. Chef de cuisine of the kitchen. Menu and everything is all me. Wanna have a taste? Dinner sounds good. There's your dinner. Surprisingly tasty. So, how was it? Loved it. Good, good. Seemingly happy with a stupid grin and all. Cool. So that's the interaction with him. Let's head to the bookshop, because that's where someone else will be. The sleepy one brings you here. Waiting for the people from the train. Well, you found one. Take a book, take a seat, forget what's going on outside, even if for a brief moment. What are you doing here? Stopped by on my way to the church. I spent a lot of time here as a kid. This has a soothing effect on me. I'm also heading to the church. Oh? Oh, you mean we could go there together? Sorry, but it's something I need to do on my own. Some personal matters. Hope you understand. Let's not talk about the outside world. This place is a sanctuary. We'll leave the outside, well, outside. How can you be so calm? Can you just please not mention the outside world anymore? The point of this place is to forget everything going on out there. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so now let's go to the church, and she'll be there. Ooh, wait up. Changed my mind. Let's check out the church together. Cool. That, there. Actually, I think I'll give Black Steel to him. Because of the crits, you know? Is there an encounter here with her? No. Okay, so we've recruited Marina. Okay, Caligula is dead, so this will never happen. Now Henry can only be brought to Preville Bop, but that will result in everybody dying. Pav's at the train. August always dies by day 3. Player breaks Henrik's trends. Okay, so we've permanently recruited Marina. Let's go to the White Mold Apartments. But first we should drop people off at the at Peril Bop. There's 10 people still alive at this point. That's the White Mold Apartment right there. So I think that we still haven't fought the mob. Like, they just never showed up. Might be because I never killed those fecal hounds right there. City is pretty much safe at this point, though. Like, we're the only people running around now. This place is in my mood. You'll find me at the bar counter. Maybe I wandered off. Also wandered off, took a seat in the club. Yes, go ahead. Alright, he doesn't have anything to say. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Just enjoying the lousy service here. I remember hearing about this place when I was just a kid. Not that my parents would ever hang in a place like this. Or stray devotees from the path of misery and guilt. God help people actually enjoy their life. My parents work at the church, in other words. Big on worshipping Almer. Or they at least were. Your parents in the town? My mother's deceased, but maybe my father's still around. Are you as religious? In my own way, I am. Comes pretty naturally with my line of studies. Can't really be a non-believer when you're studying occultism. That makes sense. It's like, no, I don't believe in God, even though he actively does shit in the world. And I literally just need to ask and he'll do stuff for me. Alright, let's go get Dan. Then we'll go back to the train and grab Olivia. Actually, you know what? Let me take out these fecal hounds. I don't like them running around. First we block. Let them do their thing. Ow. And then we cut them down. Or we miss. Missing is equally valid. Alright. So it says Dan should be in the White Mold Apartments for recruiting. In. So we'll just search the place top to bottom until we find him. I do think it's funny that like Tanaka is the guy who is just the weakest of the bunch, the most unprepared for any form of confrontation, and yet he's constantly going into the dangerous places. Search the place top to bottom. Because I don't know where Dan is supposed to be at. In here. Yo, that sigil on the floor, do you know what it means? Never seen it before. Figures. I've only seen it once before, but I have no idea what it represents. I browsed through the raving documents of the man who used to reside here. Most of it was illegible. From what I did understand, he was preparing a ritual for an older god, deity, or whatever. Like the sigil, this ritual too is something I've seen once before. No idea what it all means. I wonder if the ritual was completed or not. Or have you seen this before? You shouldn't ask things you don't want the answers for. I do want the answer. It's not a very cheery topic, so let's save it for some other time. No use moping around. I could have used for your company. Would you mind if I joined your party? Sure. Hooray! Permanent recruitment of the lad. This is the symbol he's referring to, which appears to be the symbol for the sulfur god. We will find out more about him soon. Somebody dropped something outside. Alright, so we've got Dan. Olivia. On day 2, she'll move to a patch of grass outside. Yeah, Tanaka brings her the wheelchair and then she can be recruited. Okay. Now she'll be at the news agency. So let's go there. Karen, I mean. Karen will be at the news agency. There's an alternate way for recruiting Karen at a later time. If the play did not prevent Henrik, he will kidnap Marina. If one saves and recruits her, while restraining themselves from recruiting Levi, but saving him from an altercation with Caligula, on day 2 morning at the west part of Pereville, is seen at day 2 evening at the west part of Pereville, where Karen and Marina avoid the attacks of the Weeping Scope, as recently moon-scorched Levi will take place. Both women will be available for recruitment afterwards, while the Weeping Scope will flee to the orphanage. She will start to break under pressure in day 3 evening, explain that while common folk might see Watcher as vultures, she sees herself as a Valkyrie that immortalizes the fallen by telling their stories. Jesus, Karen. You're a little full of yourself, huh? Sure, let's take these guys out. Aight. Bro just missed. The creature seems to have been sewn together from multiple different humans. The sewing work itself is impressive, but I have no idea how exactly the creature is able to function. Whatever's the case, the creature doesn't seem to be a product of mutation similar to the rest of the locals. The thing seems sturdy enough to withstand damage, but because it's just exposed skin, slashing and piercing attacks seem to be most effective. Just cut the thing down. What's my money at? Yeah, I got 62 shillings. Right, we need to go to the media shop, which is just underneath the orphanage. So this is the orphanage. News agency directly south of the orphanage on day 2. I don't think I've seen anything that resembles a news agency. So I'm a bit confused as to where I need to go. Maybe this is it? This doesn't look like a news agency, it looks like an apartment. Yeah, all apartments. Outside the news agency. It's weird that she'd be outside in this area. With how dangerous it is. Because, like, there's 3 enemies here. Don't think anybody should be in this area, just wandering. Let's just head down. Maybe we'll find her just by heading downwards. Because it did say directly south. These are the back alleys. I don't think this is the right place, because if this was the right place, then the directions would just say that the directions would just, like, refer to this place, you know? Where the hell is the news agency? The Midnight Gazette. Western Preville. Also, I didn't even notice that this guy had been poisoned. Or if, I mean, I did notice, I just completely neglected it. You know me, I care about all my party members equally, which is not at all. That's why I play tank. That way, if they die, I survive. Alright, so it's the Midnight Gazette. That's what it's called, apparently. Wait, I think I know where it is. This is. I think I know where this is now. Because I've only been there like 1 time. This creature looks like a mishmash of beehives. Even the insides are completely hollow. No explanation for this. I mean, it obviously looks human-like otherwise. Let us... Let's go to the place that I know will lead us there. Basically just retracing my steps now. Man, whoever keeps fucking peeling back that dude's hangnails needs to chill a little. Like, let the guy breathe. I know the place I'm supposed to find, but finding it is a different story. Oh, there it is. Hey, bit busy here, in case you didn't notice. What are you doing? Photographing. I want to document the events that go down here. There's so much dirt that gets swept under the rug during wartime. This is a mountain of that. People need to see what's happening here. Bremen army can't get away with this. You're convinced this is Bremen's doing? It's basic math. Bremen occupies this area after years of war, and only a few weeks after that, this place looks like this. The city has gone haywire, with its residents suffering from symptoms never seen before. Bremen has a role in this, for sure. I'm still trying to piece the whole picture together, though. Want to tag along? I guess I'm about done here. So yeah, fine. Guess she had the key. Tails, it never fails, chat. Hey. Alright, take his ass out. Why does he have the exclamation mark on her? This person has started to cocoon into something. There are severe scorchings around his body, and the growth has become thick shell-like crust in some parts. Looks like the metamorphosis is only halfway done. There's no telling how he would have ended up if this kept going. Only piercing and otherworldly attacks seem to penetrate the shell. It's this way. Alright, take his ass out. So let's head off. Door doesn't budge. Through here. And then she leaves behind the one-winged necklace. Door doesn't budge. No ambush there. That's surprising. Go down. Isn't there supposed to be like a secret basement here or something? I guess not. Where do you get the other part of this? Oh, Olivia starts with 1. Interesting. Olivia has a bit of relation to this girl. That is quite interesting. Hmm. Fluted armor really does tank your agility, which is a shame. How cool it is. I also really wanted to fight the Heartless one, but I guess that's out of the question. All right, so we've got Karen. Now, so we found out, however, he will be locked inside room 10 upon entering. I will come also leave. Okay. So Tanaka basically is doomed from the start. Like he never really succeeds at doing anything. Poor guy. He needs help with literally everything he does except getting that wheelchair. So now what? Now we go and grab Olivia, and we're taking her to Preville Bop. But not before we clear out the train. Because we're getting all of those encounters, and then I want to clear out the train, and I want to get the B ending, I think it's called. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not. So let's go to Preville Bop, drop these two off. How much money do I have? 67. That's not enough for the like petrified heart or whatever it's called. Because that plus the Leechmonger's ring plus the best armor I can find would be pretty good. For just making this guy the tankiest tank that's ever tanked. Then I'll probably give him the no, because then that'll put him below 10. Just organizing the lad. Okay, so Private Bob's right here. Feel tired. This place is as good as any. I'll take a short break. This place. I need to do something. You'll find me behind the bar counter. Looks like I'm your bartender for today. What'd you like to have? Could use a drink. So, what shall it be? What shall it be? Glass of whiskey. Coming right up. What are you shaking it for? It's just whiskey, dude. It's not a cocktail. It's gonna be the goddamn whiskey. Give me my whiskey! Old Vinland whiskey. Even before sipping from the finely decorated glass, that rich and deep aroma fills your nostrils. You wait for a brief second before taking the first sip. Whiskey gives a small burning sensation on its way down, but still, you savor the taste for as long as it lingers on the tip of your tongue. A deep warmth fills your insides long after the glass is empty. You finish the drink. Hey, Tapster. Drink, please. How old even are you? I'm 18. Got any ID? No, not really. You'll just have to take my word for it. I don't want your words. I want those words written on a passport or driving license, please. Are you kidding me? The whole town is abandoned. If I find a bottle of vodka from a trash can, it's okay, but when I want to drink in a bar, it's a no? Yep, you got it right. I do have some milk if you want it. I'm disappointed in the service. To whom can I leave complaints? I can take the complaints. I'm trying to further develop the bar, so all constructive criticism is welcome. Maybe I can come up with a non-alcoholic drink next time. Maybe I should just go scour those trash cans instead. Sounds like a solid plan. What you got to say? How you doing? Alright, I guess. I've scoured through the city, but there's not much I've been able to find. I have some ideas forming on what could be happening here, but there's still some pieces missing. Club is at least nice, right? What do you think is happening? I'm leaning towards the army experiment theory. Locals seem to be suffering from symptoms that resemble radiation burns and mutations. Then we're seeing vivid dreams every night, and the city has this ethereal feel to it. Makes me think hallucinogens. Hallucinogens? It's still something that I can't quite put my head around. Every one of us has seen hallucinations and lucid dreams. From the look of things, the locals also suffered from similar problems. I don't know yet. I need to investigate more. What could be causing the radiation? It's not exactly public knowledge, but a year ago I was investigating a scoop that involved the Allied countries. Kingdom of Rondon and Valand had their highest army... Hey, what day in game? This is day 2, Mr. Dio Brando. Right now we're just getting all the characters together in one place so that we can just axe all of them. Because we've gotten ending A, and now we're going for ending B. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dio. They had a new kind of experimental weapon ready for war. It was a plutonium-based implosion-type device. Ridiculously big bomb, in other words. One that created a crater over 300 meters wide. Obviously, the thing totally demolished the island it was used on, but what made the bomb even more terrifying and vile was that the plutonium used in the bomb left the area irradiated. Appreciate it, Theo. Many of the animals had similar-ish symptoms you see here in people. Radiation poisoning and burns. Most drastic effects were mutations. Sounds familiar, right? Nice theory you got there. Too bad radiation doesn't quite work that way. Of course you had something to say. You really like to portray yourself as the smart one, huh? Don't blame me if your theory's got gaping holes in it, Jesus. The effects of radiation poisoning show very quickly, and we'd all be out of the game at this point if your theory was bulletproof. On the other hand, the burns and mutations in case of nuclear radiation are products of long-term exposure to milder radiation. I was checking up on the locals at the old town, and some of the people went through rapid changes in a matter of hours. The personal traits seem to affect the pace of the mutation greatly too. That doesn't sound like any kind of radiation I'm familiar with. I didn't ask you a goddamn thing. Just ignore him. The man's full of it. He likes to portray himself as a doctor, doesn't even have an education to speak of. Just a snake oil salesman. Hey, I'm not the only one trying to sell my theories here. Science can't explain the things happening here. Oh, you're one of those people. Sure, go ahead and believe in your old gods. I just don't think we have enough common ground to continue this discussion. Use mod that deleted all nudity from game or something else? Nope. No mod. Uncensored. Actually, I always forget to add this to the title, but yeah, it's uncensored. We out here. We swinging dick. What's the fastest way back? Probably be a circle of Ulmer. Or just through the sewers. Let's go through the sewers. But yeah, I don't feel like the nudity in the game is the sort that would require censorship, because it's not like it's not sexual, if that makes sense. It's not meant for that, and I don't think anybody's gonna look at this game and be, you know, turned on. So I don't think it's needed. I'd rather experience the game as it was intended by the dev. If the dev were to ever like put down an option somewhere around here that, you know, censors the nudity, I wouldn't mind using it, but as is, feels like the intended experience is to, you know, see what's meant to be seen. Plus, a lot of the nudity mods kind of just remove a bunch of the stuff that you're supposed to be seeing. And at that point, it's like, that's just weird. So, you know, no shade to the people using it, but I don't want to. Yeah, this was actually way longer than just walking. Okay, we're almost able to get back to the train. At which point we'll recruit Olivia and start taking people out. Oh yeah, you already have some nudes, okay. Yeah. It's not like I added any more or am like doing anything that is weird. The only thing in this game that I like actually went out of my way to censor, but that was mostly by like using a second screen, was the scene in Fear and Hunger 1 where you participate in the ritual to Sylvian, because that scene is a little sketch, you know, like it's literally just straight up an orgy, which at that point it's like, okay, no, not showing that. But everything else I don't have a problem with. Oh yeah, there should be. We'll check that out afterwards. What do you think about the hardest diff in Fear and Hunger 2? I haven't tried it yet. I am playing on easy mode still, because I've only just gotten the first ending. So. But I hear it's pretty tough. Sincerely hope everyone's doing alright. What are you doing here? I got bored just sitting inside. Forest bed already fascinated me yesterday, and I just had to inspect it closer. I'm a botanist, you see. Bohemia's got a rich and unique flora. I've read quite a bit about it, but it's a different thing to finally see it in real life. I already spotted some wild daga over there. It's a plant that simply doesn't grow in Europa. Usually I'd expect someone to have planted it here, but it looks to be growing here naturally. So you got a wheelchair. Oh, right. Guess I never talked about it with you. I'm pretty much useless without one. My legs don't function properly. But I'm not the biggest fan of that subject, so we don't have to talk about it. I'm good now that I got my wheels. Want to tag along? Oh, sure. Alright. There. And there. Actually, I'll give her the thorn drink. Okay. And meat mallet. Her face looks different from the others. Like it's a different art style, rendered differently. It's weird. Anyway. What to do? Is something wrong? Oh no, I can't shake him out of my head. That grinning devil in the city. The one with the syringe whip. Had a really close encounter with him. Now I'm worried he followed me. How can I relax? Not to mention sleep when I know he's around. Oh, he's dead. You did? It's amazing. I can't even begin to think how you managed to do that. I mean, I just, like, raised my arms, and when he tried to swing at me, I blocked it, and I punched him in the chest a bunch of times. It'd be fun if you try. You don't know what is the S of the highest complexity. Yeah, I tried to play on, like, the normal difficulty, which is hard difficulty, really. It's not normal. The Fear and Hunger difficulty, and it was quite frustrating, like not being able to save as much as I wanted, not being able to do certain things, and everything like killing me in 2 or 3 shots because I don't know the game all that well. So I decided to play on easy mode and just get to know the game, and then jump into masochism difficulty directly. Can't even begin to think how you managed to do that, but I'll take your word for it. Hmm. Oh, he's awake. What the hell do you want? That's your way of thanking me? I didn't ask for saving. Now did I? You would have died if it wasn't for me. Maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't have. Now we'll never know. What an asshole. Wait, you again. What is it? What's your name? It's Pav. Now good night. What happened at the Temple Square? I failed, that's what happened. The cloaked man was Kaiser, right? Blocking some stuff. Oh yeah, I know about some stuff. I've picked up. Yeah, I've seen all of them at this point. I've met everybody. I killed Caligura and Moonscorched Abella. And a bunch of the doppelgangers. Everybody else either died by themselves or... Oh, also Samari. I killed Samari as well. So right now there's 10 people still walking around. Yeah. Why is he here? Most beautiful of the victims. Has been fixated with this backwaters town for the longest time. He doesn't really explain himself when asked about his motives. Seems to be after some top secret tech Eastern Union has been working on here. Maybe discovered one of their bunkers too. Supposedly the mother lode is inside, hidden somewhere even deeper. Eastern Union documents mention train tracks leading to the White Bunker, but they destroy the path there before their retreat. That's all I know anyway. I'm just an expendable. So obviously I'm not trusted with the greater scheme of things. It's just what I've been able to piece together myself. You're a Bremen soldier. Not anymore. Shooting our great leader Kaiser probably didn't win me any favors in the military. Why did you attack him? Yeah, okay. I'll continue where he left off. Just how are you going to do that? You saw him eat the bullet and continue as if nothing happened. Maybe he really is God or whatever shit the propaganda fiends Bremen folk. But God? That's what they whisper in the dark of night. Supposedly he cut all opposition down, quite literally, and took Bremen Council by force after they refused to appoint him as the Chancellor despite having the general public behind him. Rumors say that the military police couldn't slow him down with their gunfire. I call it bullshit, but here we are. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yep. I do think that Kaiser is the Yellow King from Fear and Hunger 1. Alright. Let's save the game. Yeah, so 3, 6, 11 people, including myself. And I know where all of them are. So let's use the Hexen. can't do anything with the hex. Alright, so let's save. Right here. And then let's leave, and now let's do this. Ow, dickhead. Whips out his pistol fast and you're able to react. I'll give you some handicap out of kindness. I'll finish this with my left hand only. How about you get critted? I didn't crit, Sag. Alright. What? I don't know just what you're trying to pull. Know that I'm prepared to answer violence with violence. Ah, please stop this fight. There's no reason for this. Shut up, Olivia. Suitcase smash. He instantly swung at Olivia. That's hilarious. It's funny that he instantly swung at Olivia, of all people. Alright. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab each of them individually, and then we're gonna fight their Moonscorched versions. I didn't want to fight Tanaka's Moonscorched version because that would require me to wait until day 3. And I didn't want to fight Pav's Moonscorched version because there is no Moonscorched version. Let's also go and deal with August. He should be here somewhere. Should be a campfire in this area. And that's where he'll be. How do I actually find that campfire, though? Watch out for the death pits, because those will insta-kill us. Where's the fire? No, this ain't it. Where is August? Day 2 morning. But I slept, so it's actually evening now. Should be next to the Kefir's Cafe. Shooting fecal hounds. I don't recall this guy being here. Yeah. He'd be here. That's where this guy came from. I'm guessing. We found a deep sin next to the campfire. If the player warns him about seeing the Owl King, reveals location, he will walk away. So yeah, he'd be in the deep woods near the camp. Wait, no, not this way. Want to go through this house, and then cut through here. Alright, now to the deep woods. Let's just thoroughly check the entire deep woods for that campfire. Where is the guy? Deep woods, campfire, fear and hunger. Let me look through the deep woods. Like maybe there's a screenshot or something. Maybe it's deeper into this place and not in this area yet. This area is a little bit in the shallow part of the deep woods. So let's just go further in. Yeah, there's the centaur. Killed his ass for free. We also found Osa here with one of August's arrows in his shoulder. Man, it keeps telling me there's a fucking place here with the with a campfire, but I don't know where that would be. I'm just gonna go to every single place that might have. Ah, there it is. Like someone's kept a camp here recently. I guess I missed him. Shit. Ah. Let's reload. Because we already fucked up. So I guess this would be the place. Wait, no. No, 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 no. I don't think it's... Maybe if I go straight there. I don't want to have to, like, do all of that over again. But I may just have to if I want to do this properly. But hey, at least we now know where the campsite is. Yeah. Alright. How much money do I have? 62, right? Yeah, 62. Okay. Let's go get everybody. Again. Because now it's day... Oh, it's nighttime. This is nighttime of day 1, so we actually need to rest again. And then we'll save. There's actually nothing that we want to do right now. So, we rest again. Yep. Ten people to go. Save. Right here. And then leave, and then let's go. Okay, so we've had all these interactions, so we'll just go ahead and take care of everything. So, first one to get taken down is going to be Tanaka, because he's right here and he's easy. I guess we can't do that. Alright, let's just head back. So we just go through this space. No, not that space. This space. Okay. recruit her. Optimize. Yep, let's just take him out. Ow. There you go. We got some money from him. That puts us at 82 because he gives us 20 money. All right. Damn, bro didn't give a fuck. He shot Olivia. He saw 3 able-bodied men and a girl in a wheelchair, and he shot the girl in a wheelchair. Gotta respect it. Okay, so that's 2. We've got 10 people to take out, including the people in our party right now. With 2 down, it's only 8 to go. Okay, he's not here yet. He's probably going to be in the other spot, fighting the half cocoon. We'll encounter him there. Keep an eye on the ground because there's a death trap here somewhere, and I still haven't encountered it, so I'm permanently worried about it. We're about to finish this though, so let's be thorough about it. Right, up. Hey, don't just stand there. Can you see I'm taking a photo? Don't care. You got some issues, you know that? Yeah, don't worry. Give me a second. I'll sort them out. On you. You show your true face, huh? Karen cocks the gun and takes it in a firm grip. I've killed before too. Don't think for a second that I wouldn't have guts to use this pistol. Please stop this fight. There's no reason for this. I really have to do this? I have no interest in your quarrel. Okay, so the only person who's gonna be fighting is me. That's fine. Damn! She shot the guy who just said he doesn't want to fight. She dumb. For real, dog. Actually, if they die, like, that kind of solves a problem for me as well, but I'd rather also get the soul from them so that I can power myself up. So we should be somewhere here. August, I mean. Oh. Good afternoon. Foggy day, isn't it? Seems skilled with that bow. Yes, I've done my fair share of practice as a youngling. But know back then that all the blisters in my hands would be worth it in the end. Ah, to be young again. But alas, duty calls. I must bid you farewell. Actually, you're not going anywhere. Ah, I see. Hawk takes an arrow and slowly but firmly loads his bow. Only 1 arrow. That's all I need. Dodge the arrow and finish him off. And I don't get the blow from him. That's... How much money do I got? What's a silver shilling for? Didn't even know that was a thing. Silver shilling. Gotta look this shit up. Alright, they are useless. Basically, just a hint that he's got some connections to the previous dungeon of Fear and Hunger. So who are we missing? Because now it's 3 people that we've taken out. Take him out. Let's go get Dan. He's in the White Mall Apartments. Yo, what's going on? Get attacked, clown. Let's slice and dice. No? Thought that's something you say in situations like this. Scalpel ballet. It's funny that they always take swings at people who aren't the guy actually attacking them. Light blue vial. Okay. Alright. So now we've gotten 4 people out of the 6. We're missing a few still though. Henrik is right down here, so let's get him. He's down in the kitchen. Should have had dinner first. Man, always going for the party members that aren't even involved. Knife, meat pile, and invest lucky coin. Right, get his head. We gotta do it to him, chat. I don't like it either. Wait, no, not this way. So that's 5, right? So Tanaka, Pav, August, Karen, and that guy. Now with Now we do Marina, and that should be the last one. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I don't want to do this, but fine. Yeah, okay. Now we take her out. Flesh puppetry. Oh damn, she got that quickness. She gets 2 turns. Because of it's probably because of the Mark of Fear and Hunger. Gives her +5 agility. Lets her move faster. But yeah, pretty sure that was the last one. Because I've gotten Caligura. I've gotten Abella. Then I've gotten Samari. And those were the 3 that I killed, like, just so far going through the story normally. Now I've gotten... Then there's myself, of course, so that's 4. And now I've killed Tanaka, Pav, August, that's 3. Then Karen, Henrik, and her, that's another 3, that's 6. Let me actually look through all of the contestants. So Abella's... Let me just open them all up and then I'll close the windows. Depending on whether I've gotten them or not. Alright, so Abella, yes. August, yes. Caligura, yes. Dan, got him. Henrik, got him. Karen, got her. Levi, in the party. Marco is me. Marina, just got her. Osa, in the party. Samari, got her. Tanaka, got him. And for some reason, Olivia isn't opened. But yeah, okay, so it's just these 3 that are left. Cool. You feel dizzy being this close to the monolith. Your sight becomes blurred and you can hear your blood rush in your veins. Large stone door stands tall. I would advise you to stay away from this tower and this doorway. It has strong magic embedded to it. I'm sure even a novice like yourself can sense that much. Just do not go touching things you don't understand. Your heart beats loud as a drum just by being so close to the tower. Adrenaline is rushing through you. You cannot explain this feeling. Both terrified and tempted to touch the injured. Touch it. Alright. Now this will cause them to transform. What's going on? It hurts. Just take him out. Damn, bro. That is a terrible thing to fucking hear. Solitary soul. And now he transforms. I can feel it. It's my time to go. So be it. Okay. Need to actually be careful, because this guy has magic and shit. Let me see if I do enemies. Okay. So let's see. What does the mastermind do? Good morning. How's it going, side character? Okay, so Olivia's just in the party. She's a botanist. And she's just one of the contestants. Don't worry, we'll fight her too in a second. so we can just take him out by just focusing the torso. All right, that was my concern. Let's see. Ro's gonna try and hurt me. It's gonna miss. So she's gonna throw flowers at the wannabe Jesus. Well, she would, but wannabe Jesus is gonna be dead by the end of my turn. So. And now she transforms as well. Do you feel this too? What's happening to me? Well, you're about to die. I can't fight it much longer. Yeah. Alright. First things first, we block. Because she takes swings that will take my limbs off, and I'd rather not deal with that. Damn, she's fast enough that, son of a bitch. I fucked up. I fucked up. I think I might die now. You done goof. Yep. I did a goof. Because I thought I'd have an extra turn to equip and then, you know, be able to block, but yeah, no. I can still beat her though, don't you worry. See, told you. And I guess, yeah, I shouldn't have tried to get clever, switching items like that. Mechanical monstrosity. Thing has nothing of value. Saw off her head. She kind of stopped being a woman in a wheelchair, to be honest. Yep. Because this character is a boxer, so he's good at punching things. This sword is better than just punching, though. Like, even with his punches. Don't have enough money for the item I wanted, though, which is a shame. Oh, everyone has a plan to get punched in the face. Correct, pretty much. Cut the thing down. That's disgusting. I should actually put up a fucking counter, because that's like the thing that makes it so I can't be killed. Yep, counter stance. And then we guard. So we take less damage. Let him harden up. I'm just gonna heal through this. So now I get to attack him 3 times. No, just once. Interesting. Saw off its head. But yeah, that was the last contestant other than myself. So now there's a house here with a place where we can level up. So let's go use it. It's this house right here. Let me see what these skills do. Oh, you're now alone in an empty, foggy town. Probably gonna die of one of a million different things. Nah, because now I'm gonna go fight the final boss, and then I'm gonna leave as the champion of Termina. That's kind of why I did that. Because if you kill all of them, or if they die of other causes, then you get you get to win Termina. Yep, I want this. And also want Spice Forge. And then we'll grab Bury the Trauma to heal over time. Throw a bunch of people into Cryptoville. Whoever gets out alive gets to 1v1 the American military budget. Honestly, with everything that I've got on Marco, he could probably win. Bro is built like that. Okay, let me see how many. First of all, let's actually use this new skill that I just got, Engrave, on myself. I'd like to engrave myself with the Sigil of Fear and Hunger, which gives me an extra 5 agility. Okay. I am now immune to poison. Actually, I'd probably be better off with these ones. Okay. Created outside the preset parameters is a good description, though. Alright, now, Spice Forge. It's only for magic, huh? Let's put white on this, so it's always cast at the start of battle. Let's put Loving Whispers with the white, so it costs less. And sure, I guess Mischief of Rats casting twice, because it already doesn't have it already doesn't get to have a defined target. Okay, now I need to see if there's another Sigil of Sylvian. Or another circle where I can put, yeah, ritual circles. That's what I wanted. So I need asymmetric circles. Locations. Yep. Okay. There's one in the Church of Almer. Right, and I put Sylvie in there. Okay, yeah, I've used up all of them. Unfortunate. All right, no more getting my limbs back. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now let's look at the enemies and start preparing to fight the final bosses of the game. That's peril, and I'm also gonna have to fight Rare. Alright, so how does he fight? Right, I forgot this was the bad wiki. I forgot I was looking at the shitty wiki. There. Okay, so he's got quite a bit of HP. He's immune to blindness and concussion, so no point trying that. I don't have any Grogoroth power, so I can't do a Blood Golem, unfortunately. Okay, every turn he does Lunar Meteorite, 36 to 54 damage, and Feather Rain, which does 5 to 7, 9 times. That's a lot. Both magic and weapons get reflected. Alright, it's not recommended to destroy his arms. Yeah, and if I have both arms, I'd be using Meat Grinder to apply a debuff to a bleed effect to his torso. But as is, I'll have to rely on fire. So I got Murky Vials anyway. So that's about all the preparation that I'm gonna get for this. So do I have a book for saving? No. So let's go talk to Pocket Cat and get a Book of Enlightenment with the heads of the contestants. Should be around here. Further down, right here. Not here. I may be lost. I may be lost in the sauce chat. Well, we'll find him eventually. This place is circular. Just eat the sauce. That is not a bad idea. If you're ever lost in the sauce, just eat the sauce. Sauce is edible. But wait, what if there's too much sauce for me to eat? Or what if the sauce tastes bad? Oh man, now you've raised so many questions for me. How the fuck am I back here? I've been going left this whole time. I didn't turn right once. Ah, there's the pocket cat. Fuck no, he's not here. Where pocket cat? Entrance of the ruined streets of this pocket can be found once again at the museum. Yes, here. He should be here. Hmm. Maybe he's not there? Maybe he's above? I'm convinced he should be there. Alright, whatever. Guess I'll just take a nap. A nap is sure to sort me out. And then we'll climb the tower. Also, what if the sauce can only be eaten by you? Like, what if it's magical sauce that you can't share? You get it? So these sorts of questions, like, they haunt me, you know? Oh, that kind of solved my problem. Okay, so if it's a magical sauce, then magic exists in your world, so just teleport yourself out of the sauce. What if you don't have access to that magic? What if you can't teleport? What if it's a magical sauce that prevents teleportation? Okay, so these guys seem to almost exclusively use... slashing, otherworldly. Yeah, these guys deal a lot of otherworldly damage. But no limb loss. Oh wait, no, he does. He does inflict limb loss, but that can be circumvented by just blocking. Throwing these attacks back at him would be useful. If you don't have access to the magic skill issue, if it's a sauce that prevents teleportation, make a dimensional portal in your mouth and just send all the sauce through it. Wouldn't that just be teleportation though? Like by that degree, like you're just teleporting the sauce, so it's technically teleportation, right? Alright, up this thing we go. Thankfully, we do have Brown Vial, which we can use. Which will be very useful, especially since it will last after the fight as well. I think. Ah, you're finally here. Oh, it's for 5 turns. It does not last after the battle. So I'll save it for the rare fight, because I can handle peril probably. Congratulations of the highest degree. I bow to your talents. You're the last survivor of the 14. Managed to excel where the others have failed. Truly is a remarkable feat. A Herculean task, even. You are the champion of Termina. The festival to end all festivals. I didn't do any of this for you. I did what I was asked to. Now where's my reward? Ah yes, as promised, you are entitled to the grand prize. I'm not sure if Perkle is talking about prize or price here. A peak to grandeur and a chance to reach for the illustrious heights. What does that even mean? I think explanations are finally in order. Moving point A to point B within your world. Imagine as opening a hole to an entirely different world. You do have a point there, side character. Alright, let's beat up this guy. Moon God Rare is gone. I apologize for such an unpoetic manner of speech, but what you see in the sky is just a barren stone floating slowly in space. Festival of Termina is Rare's doing. That much is true, but those powers are but faint traces left of his existence. Rare, much like the other old gods, left this world long time ago. You might still be able to harness some of their powers, but like the festival, it is just a faint voice from the past that grants you those gifts. Maybe that is evidence of their true strength, that even in their absence, and in some cases death, their powers still linger in the world. But without the consciousness behind those powers, their traces are nothing more than any other force of nature. That force is not there to help you, to harm you, or to be worshipped by you. It just exists. That leads me to you. Humans, the common people, desperately putting their faith on these obsolete powers. They are ultimately alone in this world. There's no one looking after you. If you were to return to that world, no one looking after you, but plenty of forces ready to exploit you down to the bone. The world where you came from, where you were driven, where they want you and when they want you. You were just another pawn in the greater scheme of things. Just another fool, led by its so-called new gods, who are nothing more than dirty little sinners just like yourself. The only difference being that they devoured their way to the top of the pyramid before anyone else had the chance. What do you call the starvation and poverty the world has faced? Horrible occurrences in history that were inevitable bumps on the path of progress? What would you call the last 2 great wars, where hundreds of thousands, no, millions perished? They're but part of the greater scheme. The sinners are just pulling their strings from the grand hall they reside in to further establish their position. That is vile, if you ask me. I trust such powers to no man. Do you? Maybe what they say about absolute power really is the absolute truth. Maybe order and peace truly are just a distant utopia. That is why we have chosen chaos. What you have gone through since your destined arrival on that fated day, it would seem that you are no stranger to chaos. One could even argue that you revel in it, whenever possible. My master certainly is pleased of what he has seen. A peak to grandeur, and a chance to reach for the illustrious heights. They are gifts only offered to select few. Those who possess the right traits. If you want to continue on this path of chaos, as the champion of Termina, you are given the privilege to join us as equals. So, what do you say? Join us? Or return to the world where you came from as nothing more than a side note in untold history? I'll join you. Well, isn't that glorious? You've chosen well. However, one last tribulation lies before you. All the souls you sent to our master, now boiling in the presence of his never-ending hatred. To finish your transformation, I need to send you too to his sulphuric cage. You have faced death head on. The only thing missing is facing death of yourself. Do not fret. It is like the summer and the winter at the same time. Scorching sun burning your skin, while the long tendrils of the cold freeze you from inside out. When you rise back from those dark pits, only then will you be a true representative of the cult of sulfur. The empty man-made morals that hollow weight stirring deep within you, all carved out. You will finally know what it means to be truly free. So, as equals we face. Can't wait to tear you to shreds. Do not die too soon, or the ritual will go to waste. Have you seen the color blood takes under the moonlight? Such beautiful blend of pale red and sickly green drenched in cold hues of blue. Alright. That's a nice-ass crit. Ow, dick. Let's throw down a counter stance. And a guard. Throw down the Murky Vial. Heal. Or guard. Lunar Meteorite, that doesn't trigger it. Feather Rain does, though. Ow. Let's drop a blue vial. Okay, there goes that wing. Unfortunately, with it goes my ability to hit counters. That's fine. Marco was victorious. Yay. Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Antykill is dead. Your wounds are starting to weigh on you. The world starts fading before your eyes. Oh, because I got this ending, I don't fight rare. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Ending C, the Sulfur God. You. No 1v1 in God. Nope. Not this time. Let's see. Not a single soul returned from the trip. Okay, and ending B you get from refusing the deal with Perkel on day 3. And then you have to fight Rare's Trace. Okay, so I need to go to the bathroom, and then afterwards I guess we can do that one. So we'll just rest a bunch of times until it's day 3. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna play an ad and then be right back to fight Perkel again and then Rare. So see you in a bit. Alright. You're gonna go walk your dog side character. Okay. We'll just wait through the credits here. Okay. Thank you for playing, Marco, it says. Let me see the skill list. Because there's a number of stuff that you unlock by finishing the game a bunch of times. Right? New Game Plus. So I've got Red Arc from ending A. I've got Longinus from ending C. What is Longinus? Just to drop thrust spears. Okay, it's a really strong sword. Spear, I mean. Okay, same for the battle if Longinus spell is used. Okay, that's actually pretty good attack, actually. I don't think there's anything as high as plus 60, especially with a plus 20 crit rate. There's the Blood Sword, which is a plus 50 with a 20 crit rate. It's pretty strong. Red Virtue, which attacks twice with a plus 50, but you need to beat the Heartless one. We'll do that next time with Osa. Meat Mallet actually has more attack. I think that's a typo. The Meat Mallet does not have that much attack. Black Steel has more crit but less attack. I think this is meant to be like a 36. It says here it has 96, and that's definitely wrong. Yeah, it's 36. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, let's go fist fight God now. Or a god. It's not the real one because it's not Almer, you know. Let's rest for a bit. It's taken up. Beat his ass. How much money do I got? Not enough. Saw his head off. Give me that. Give me that shit. Get fucked. I'm gonna go back to bed. Pussyo. Pussyo! Yep, just me. I'll come back to the tower. 0 of you still remain. How may I best aid you in your quest? Let's save, just to be certain. Because you never know what might happen. Did I just get my arm back? No, I didn't. Yeah, that was weird. Alright, and this is the last sleep of day 2. So now we save. About the Hexen. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. Actually, let me see. The Hexen should be there. This is the Longinus, most likely. And I'm guessing that this is the Red Ark and the Moth Swarm. And then this is Lunar Meteorite and Lunar Storm, respectively. They're right here. Even I can barely see that shit. Because like the light of the monitor, the way light is hitting from my window. So, let's save. Let's go. Day 3. That dance in the night. Well, it's actually gods that dance in the night. So, let's go and meet the god that dances in the night. I'm sure he's nice. Alright. Didn't do any of this for you or for the festival. I'm here to kill you and your moon god. Oh, is that so? Your bloodlust knows no end at this point. If that truly is your wish, then sure, go ahead. I won't stand in your way. The moon god is waiting there, looming high in the sky. Swing away with your sword. Well, I could still take you down. That is your wish. Ow. Counter stance. And then drink some vodka. Ow. He gets that Wingardium Leviosa. We drink a light blue vial. And then we guard again. Alright, go ahead and land a crit. Ah, that's not enough for me to fully heal. What happens if I just attack the torso directly? Doesn't matter. Like, the wing guard just does not fucking matter. Impressive. Very impressive indeed. What do you think happens next? This is what you wanted, right? Hear that? He's coming already. Time for you to wake up. Okay, that's actually memey as fuck. The way he just fucking approaches. Like, oh, you be talking shit and stuff? Rot simply doesn't work against rare. Alright, so he's actually immune to fucking everything. All of his limbs are immune to all debuffs, so there's no reason for me to try and go for anything short of just proper AoE. Hit a pipe bomb. All-Seeing Eye, that deals a bunch of mind damage, that's cool. Now he's gonna do some other shit that'll deal damage to me. Tails never fucking fails. Alright, and then we just guard. And we'll automatically succeed that coin flip. He's just going to keep spamming that. The eyes just do that, I think. Oh. Okay, so what else do I have that's a good AoE? Nothing. But I can throw out a counter stance. Maybe this will cause me to attack all of them when they hit me. That shit. Is this seriously the fight? It's kind of mega disappointing. No wonder none of the other gods respected this guy. Holy shit. Like, if this is all he can do. I could have finished this fight already. If I'd been attacking his face, he'd be dead by now. That's a bitch. Oh no, my psyche is crumbling. Let me just block. You managed to brace yourself for now. Like, let's be real. I'm fine. This guy does not stand a chance against me. It ain't even funny. Cook him. Damn, and here I am just fucking foaming at the goddamn mouth. At least my arm grew back. Moon God grew disinterested in you and slowly drifted away. You've become a witness to something beyond your comprehension. You've seen something you shouldn't have. As you slowly regain consciousness, you realize you're not the same person as you were still just a brief moment ago. You wake up to a new reality. Suddenly, the dark void above you feels that much larger, almost infinite. There are things in this world beyond your understanding, beyond human understanding. You're not sure if this feeling is that of enlightenment or that of total terror. The gentle wind on your cheek feels alien. This newly acquired understanding, even the most minor sensations have this altered nuance to them. The moonlight tainted your existence. But at least you survived, with your mind still somewhat intact. You survived. Unlike everybody else. Because they could not hang. They just could not hang. Chat. Ending B, day 4. We did it, chat. We saved ourselves. Gives us lunar meteorite. A lot of damage. The only soul to return from the trip was you. The city of Preville was meant to be just a stepping stone on your path to greener pastures. Instead, it turned out to be a place that shaped the very person you ended up becoming. Your sister was waiting for you in the kingdom of Rondon. That was the plan. She welcomed you unknowing of the horrors you had witnessed on your way there. You never spoke of your experiences, even if those events aided you every night, as you lay down to sleep. People walked the streets of Rondon every day without knowing what was lurking in the shadows of every dark corner of the world. It was better that way. It was better that they didn't know how helpless they truly were against the cosmic horrors out there. But you could help them prepare if they ever had to come face to face with anything of that nature. You started running a boxing gym with your expertise. The attendees would step inside in hopes of learning how to defend against common street thugs, but they would step outside ready to face the unknown. Saving people's lives like this even alleviated some of your inner guilt. You had taken the lives of many. Maybe you could finally give something back as well. Lunar meteorite is now available in the Hexen. Hell yeah. Alrighty. So, that was Termina. Those are the endings. Now, it's time for Masochism mode. That shit's gonna fucking suck. Okay, so, one thing I do need to do first with Masochism mode is I need to do ending A again with Masochism mode. Thanks for the follow, Gurgunter. Gurgunter? I don't know how to pronounce that, but thanks for the follow anyway. Really appreciate that. How's it going? I'm trying to think about... I'm quite well. Just finished what is, objectively, a quite difficult game. I am quite well. So, now we've got all of these guys to pick from to play Masochism mode. I think we'll start with the yellow mage, Osa. Hey, Wolfharken, thank you for the follow. Yep, Masochism time. Well, at least somebody's happy. Alright, let's look at the character history. Because I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Alright. No, give me the full text adventure. Alright, so... I'll take the Soul Stone. Right off rip. What does meditation do? Starting off with meditation is good, actually. Your dog walked in the rain for 3 minutes and decided he wasn't built for the hood. Yeah. Makes me think of that picture of the girl who was like taking her dog on a ride along. And then suddenly they get hit with just a rush of rain out of nowhere. And then there's just like one picture of them super happy, and then another picture of the dog just miserable, soaking wet, just staring at her from the side of his, from like side-eyeing the fuck out of her. Absolutely hilarious. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I pick the right things. Because this is masochism mode, I'm not trying to fucking get my ass whooped. I'll take La Danse Macabre, because that increases my my magical power gradually as the fight goes on. Alright. Now let's close this one. Let's examine the tent, I'm guessing. Alright. Off to the main entrance, because the side entrance is dead end. Okay. As soon as we enter, we feel that unnatural hunger and stress. You chose masochism mode, probably want your ass whooped. Just only a little bit, you know. You know what I'm saying. It's just a little bit. You know, I don't want it like fully whooped. Okay. So check out the kitchen. Advance to 3A. You want some temper-loving cheek paddling? Exactly. You know, that's all I want out of life. That's all any of us wants out of life. You know. Okay, let's go room in front because that gets me a small key. Check the desk. Suddenly you hear loud banging and screeching. Adrenaline was rushing. So I'm now in 3C. Hide in the kitchen. If 3B advance to 4, if 3A game over. God damn. Okay, so let's... Because we went to the room, so now let's hide in the kitchen. Door crashed open. You saw a dark silhouette of a gigantic malformed being. Yeah, he's getting it. Alright. Have a good one, Bio. Don't kick any dogs, please. That is a JoJo reference, by the way. do not, like, for the people who don't know, that is a reference. Don't get mad at me. Creature made gurgling noises as it's yeah. Bro bumped into a guard. Alright, now we're in 4. Okay, so the lavatory is empty, as always. And it also has a jump down the toilet hole option, which we're not going to do. Then there's check out the dark corridor, which will get us 2 bear traps. I'd rather keep the small key. Let's go to the stairway, which takes us to 5C. Check the side path, takes us to 6A. Search the bookshelves gives us a skin Bible selection. We're gonna go groggy. Alright, being soaked is starting to get a tad uncomfortable, so shower time. Alright, have fun in the shower. Okay, so we've got the skin Bible selection. Let's check the doorway. 7A. What's the best way to go about this? The white key. What's the white key for? I could get tobacco, blue vial, prison keys. Let's search the desk. Ignore it, return to the floor. Alright, now we return to 4. Can I not go back there? Wait, I fucked up. No, I went to the white. I went to the stairway, yeah. Okay. So, side path. Lou was still stuck in it. It seemed like he wasn't able to climb up. The thing just kept reaching for you. It's saliva. Okay, now it just... yeah, I can't go back there, I guess. So I'm here. I guess let's go to the dark corridor. Now, check the chest, check the corridor. Let's check the corridor. Check the gate. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm on to 9. Man, this brings back so many memories, like doing these text adventures. Unlocking the locked gate. Need rope. Okay, I guess we just take the stairs down. Advance to 10. Walk over the bridge. 3 cells in a row. I guess let's go to the corridor. Corridor took you to a small intersection. To your left, there was a doorway to a small room. To your right, the corridor continued. I'll stop reading. Like I should have been reading this whole time, but I wasn't. And I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. Okay, so check the small room. Let's advance to 13. The room looked like it had once belonged to an army officer. There were numerous weapon racks in the room, positioned next to an empty shelf. At the back of the room, there was a wooden desk with an impressive-looking leather recliner. Behind the desk, you noticed a small cast-iron chest and what seemed like a rusty lever. Let's check the weapon racks. A few swords and spears still left unracked. Looked like there might have once been more, but looters had already taken everything that looked half decent and valuable. One of the swords was in complete rubbish, and one of the spears appeared to be in surprisingly good shape. I'll take the sword. You You heard distant chains rattle by the chasm. Seems like the small commotion caused by your exploration reached the ears of someone or something. The room looked like it had once belonged. Okay, I guess we'll check the wooden desk. Get a pipe. Loud creak echoed from the ravine. The dungeons were dead silent apart from the small ruckus caused by you going through the officer's room. Whatever still lived in darkness would hear you loud and clear. So now we return to 12 and head deeper. Your torch pushed away the darkness. The dancing light flickered on a lone skeleton chained on the wall. The corridor circled back to the great chasm, its suspended platforms. The gridiron bridge connecting the two sides had completely collapsed on this end of the ravine. You noticed a rope tied on the platform. On the other end of the rope, you saw a corpse belonging to the archaeological expedition. This person had apparently hanged themselves. The horrors of the dungeon must have been too much for him. Let's lift up the corpse. You pulled the corpse up. You were right in your assessment. The person had modern clothing that looked like that of a stereotypical Western archaeologist. The person had nothing of value. You did pick up the rope, though. The gridiron bridge connecting two sides completely collapsed. Okay. And there's nothing on the corpse. So I guess now we just head back. Your footsteps were the only thing echoing in the air apart from the occasional water droplet heard in the distance as you headed back. There was a doorway to a small room on your right, and in front of you... Okay, so now we're at this one. Alright, so it says to go to the small door. You're standing on a gridiron platform that was suspended above. The bridge... Okay, that had linked the platform to the had collapsed entirely with the crow. The side you were on had a few individual prison cells in a row and a stairway back up where you initially came from. Okay, let's just return to the... Actually, we should examine all these. The grid platforms looked old and rusty. Platforms gave worrisome creaks as you walked on them. The whole thing seemed even shakier now that the annexing bridge had fallen to the pit. Check the bridge remains. You walked to the bridge remains and looked down. The chasm was deep, very deep. The creature couldn't have survived the fall. As you kept saying to yourself, anyway. You tried opening the cell doors, but all of them appeared locked. Some of the locks were too rusty to even function properly anymore. There appeared to be no way inside the bars. Not that you missed anything important. The torchlight revealed just regular prison utilities, like piss buckets, chains, and a couple skulls belonging to previous residents. Alright, so now... return to the floor chamber. Okay, examine the contraption. You didn't notice the gaping hole at the center of the chamber until you got closer. Your torch lit up the surroundings. The wooden contraption had been built around it as a freight elevator of sorts, lifting and lowering items and people if necessary. The contraption itself stuck out just by not being stained with blood and filth like everything else. Judging by some of the equipment around, the elevator must have been used by the same archaeological expedition that had set up the tents outside. You could have used the contraption yourself too if you had some rope with you. You tied the rope tightly to the wooden beams and threw the loose end down to the pit. A cold draft could be felt coming from the depths below. You headed down. You climbed down the claustrophobic, bloody pit. The pit opened up, and the area that revealed itself was even more open than the ravine. There was a huge cavern beneath the fortress ruins. The rope ended up on top of a crashed wreckage. An iron cage had crashed on the rocky ground from the pit you came from. Closer inspection suggests that it was an elevator of some kind. Needless to say, it wasn't functional anymore. You stood on solid ground next to the wreckage. The cavern was huge. Your torchlight left you standing in the middle of darkness, with no points of interest apart from a makeshift campsite, with a couple of tents and some archaeological equipment. Okay, so now advance to 17. Alright, there it is. Now we can climb back up, but we don't want to do that. Examining the wreckage, head to the darkness is a dead end. Okay, so let's just check the campsite. Okay, as you walked up to the tent, the campsite had a couple tents side by side, open crates full of digging equipment, and a makeshift table full of various documents. So let's check out the tents. We get matches, and an ornamental lantern. And now we do it again. Useless junk, da 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 da. And now, once again, the first tent had sleeping bags and clothing scattered about, useless junk for the most part. The second tent was mostly the same story, except there was a collection of archaeological findings on the table. Too bad the findings were only run-of-the-mill artifacts, pieces of broken vases, and other trinkets of no use, only this time you notice something hidden under a sleeping bag. Someone from the archaeological crew must have tried to hide it from the others. You found a small things amulet. Hooray! +5 agility. Campsite had a couple of tents side by side, open crates full of digging equipment, and a makeshift table full of various documents scattered about. Okay. Let's check out the documents. The documents were written in Bremen, so you couldn't make sense of them, really. There was some very official-looking papers among them, which suggested that the expedition orders came from someone high up in Bremen office, maybe even from the Kaiser himself. You have become Lavender. Nice. A report documented each item found from the dig site. There were pictures of the said items etched on paper. The items looked mundane for the most part, but all of them had carvings on them that were unlike anything you had seen before. They didn't match with any culture you were aware of. One document caught your interest especially. It had a sketch of a cubic object with various ornaments and sigils carved all across it. Something about this item raised the hair on your arms and made you sick from the stomach. There was something special about this cube, no doubt about it. Alright, off to the dig site. Go down the wooden platforms. You descended down to the dark depths. The echo inside your head returned once again. Misguided soul, can't you hear my call? The words were clear this time around. Good. Finally. The voice became ever more clear. The archaeological crew had been digging deep and revealed something that should have stayed hidden. Ancient structures could clearly be seen protruding from the rocky surface. The structures looked almost like remains of a city from another time. The wooden platforms took you straight to them, and a ladder was set to lead you inside what looked like a temple or some other place of worship. You climbed in. Most of the temple was dilapidated by the time, but you could still spot some murals on the wall that depicted rituals and gods not known in this day and age. Even if you only witnessed glimpses of something larger, the scale of the building already impressed you. It was unlike anything you had ever seen. Eastern sanctuaries, the city of Amon, Bissonia, they all paled in comparison. The voice inside your head was getting louder. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. You dug the rubble with your bare hands. You turned over wooden structures and pushed away a stone pillar. And there it was, the source of the voice. A burnt and withered head. A severed head, to be more precise. The head had deep lines running across it. In the place of its eyes were dark and empty sockets. The only hair on the head was the sparse mustache under its big nose. I wasn't expecting a worm like you weaseling its way this deep to the dungeons, but I'll take what I can get. All earthworms do, after all, is dig. Your garments, maybe you do have more than a camel's spunk in place of your brains. You're a yellow mage, are you not? You confirmed the suspicion of this beheaded oddity. Figures. That's why a measly maggot like yourself could hear my call. Very well. Kneel before me, for I am your master. Nashra, the doom and terror of the modern man. That name, Nashra, that was a name you were not expecting to hear. It was a name even the Yellow Mages only talked in the darkest hours of the night. Nashra, the harbinger of the burning crusade. Yo! Nashra, the bringer of torment. Nashra, the doom and terror of the modern man. The great wizard from the eastern sanctuaries went by many names. He indeed was your master, for this beheaded wizard was the one who gave birth to Yellow Mages and their ideology. Only that had happened over 1,000 years earlier. There were no records of Nashra for at least 500 years. Ha ha! You're a lucky bastard, lucky indeed. As a man I want skinned alive. After that, I want to rip off their spines, those maggots. They will slump before me limp and feeble. Your master seemed to be surprisingly up to date with the twists and turns the world had taken since his absence. He had a mission for you. As a yellow mage, you were supposed to follow your own ambitions and greed. There was a lot you could learn from this death-defying wizard that could further your knowledge on dark matters greatly. You decided to play along. You were sure that this terror of the modern man was perfectly aware of your reasoning too. That was the typical relationship between a master yellow mage and their apprentice, after all. You were to travel to a small country in the eastern Europa with the beheaded wizard, to a town called Preville. Your master promised events of cosmic proportions. The stars were aligned for something big to happen, something that would turn the tides of the world for good. The head left out details from his story on purpose, but that did little to bother you. You had just jumped to the deep end of the otherworldly world. You couldn't have asked for more. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for the trip? Okay, what should I grab? Blue vials and cloth, tobacco, organist, lavender, dried meat. Let's get medical goods. We get plenty of the other stuff. All right. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of the horrors that would await you in Prayerville. Whatever the price, the opportunity was too interesting to pass. With mixed feelings, you continued onwards. Save character history. Yes! Save it right here. Skip the intro. No. We sleep. There's Rayla. Dirty toilet paper. Yellow vial. We're actually only going to do this first part because I want to see how Osa feels compared to Marco. Because I do have to go because it's getting quite late for me. You! Get your hands off me. Yeah, feisty one. The eyes of the general bulge out from their sockets and he fucking rushes at you, cock out and everything. Oh shit, I get guard plus as well. Alright. Guard. Bro swings, and I block. And oh, he missed. Take him out. Ow. It's the second time bro misses. I am a god. Madu. Probably should have started with the spear, but who cares? Alright. What is going on? What is going on? Alrighty. Seems to have stopped. You hear voices echoing from the behind of words. I trust you got the gist of things. Let us proceed. We have work to do. Move it, Baggett! Ah! Alright. And then when we go outside, it's gonna be pitch fucking black because it's night. Yep, it is nighttime. Okay, so hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. Hope everybody's excited about next stream. Tomorrow, it's going to be motherfucking Warhammer Wednesday, so we're going to get back to the Empire playthrough. So make sure to tune in for me shooting a bunch of vampires, orcs, and such with guns in a medieval setting. Other than that, Fear and Hunger will return on Thursday for Thirsty Thursdays. Why thirsty? I don't know, because I guess we drink vodka a lot in this game to recover our mind. Something. I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure out a reason as to why it's called Thirsty Thursdays. Other than that, I hope everybody enjoyed. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see. Who's playing Fear and Hunger? Hey, look, this person is playing some Fear and Hunger as Osa. So let's go ahead and let's raid her. Her name is Trilestial. Yeah, playing Honkai Star Rail, yeah, it could never be me. I don't get it either. Well, make sure to say hi to her for me, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers, guys.